name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the bookie killer. Riding along with me, my boy Michael Cruz in the house. What's popping?
What's popping, Steve?
Well, I don't know. You're fresh off a vacation. You went here, you went there. I'm checking out your Instagram. I mean, you just all around the world and huh?
Yeah, man. Trying to, get ready for this football season, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look, work hard, play hard, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you don't relax, put that thing on the charger, go hang out with the family and the kids. I mean, you're not human.
Right.
But let me ask you this. Did you get re-energized? Are you ready to get out for the new season and break these motherfucking books?
Yeah, I shot off a bunch of nuts. So, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Oh, well, that's all that matters. Now, so at the end of the day, man, as you know, the season's here. We got the Hall of Fame game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's crazy is like, us being in the game and, sports and us love to see football. When you do finally see the game tomorrow on TV, let's be real. What do you watch? About 1/4 of it and be like, this shit is garbage.
Yeah, it's like halfway through the first quarter, man. It's crazy. But, I mean, I was thinking about barbecuing tomorrow night.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're going to end up saying, I want to get together. Maybe you guys come over to my house. But that's what I'm saying. We've done it before. We get all the food ready. You turn the game on for a quarter. We'll end up watching our baseball games that we got fucking money on.
Yeah, that's where the real money's at right now.
No doubt about it. Anyway, guys, sorry it's been so long, but we're back. Today's July 30th, 2025, podcast 430, and we're definitely going to do your bookie dirty. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Today's podcast sponsored by the Money Team. Shout out to Floyd Money May out there for getting that fucking paper. Guys want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number in, and we'll get back with you with a free pick. Follow us on the gram, VIP Sports LV, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure that it's our page. In this day and age, especially right now, Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're logged into the gram. How many motherfucking fake people are making fake accounts with our name?
Man, they're everywhere, man. They're in full force this time of the year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So just make sure it's our page, guys. And like I said, you can either call us at 877-220-6540, or you could just DM us. Make sure you're actually dealing with us. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Click the little bell to receive notifications on all videos we post. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up. We do read all your comments. And for all you other people out there that put a thumbs down, we'll turn that right back up and sit on that bitch. Fair enough? Because we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Anyway, we got a great new season, Cruz. Definitely want to give a shout out and thank you to all the active military and U.S. veterans. Any retired or active military, you DM me. You got a free pick coming any day of the week. It's because of you guys I allow to live and able to live the life that I want to, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
NFL sport fans everywhere celebrating, like I said. NFL returns Thursday. This is the big promotion. They're promoting NFL Thursday. Thursday. Everybody watches it. Next day, that shit was garbage.
Terrible,
man. That shit was terrible. Blah, blah, blah. But it does get the sports bettors and the gamblers a little bit more excited because, believe it or not, even though sports betting is legal in all these states now, which I told you what would happen, I mean, we voted and fought for legalization of sports betting for the last 20 years. It's what I dedicated my life. I felt like I was a big part of that happening.
Yeah, you was.
Period.
For sure.
And I also told you guys that DraftKings and FanDuels, when they just opened up as the little fantasy football, what did I say? Did I not say they'd be the two biggest sports books out there?
They were plotting the whole time.
The whole motherfucking time. That's what I said. I said it on couple hundred podcasts ago.
Right.
If it was me that owned that fantasy football, because they were running it just like a fucking gambling operation.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like, if it was me running that, I'd be in prison.
Deposit $10.
They had a lot of political connections, and they did their shit right. So shout out to DraftKings out there. But, the big promotion is the game's on Thursday. Everyone sees it terrible. Sports bettors get excited because they do see it on TV. Then all of a sudden, a couple weeks pass. You understand, 3 weeks from Thursday, we got college football.
Yeah, that's huge, man. It's here.
Huge.
It's here.
Man, I'm so goddamn excited. So are all my guys. Plus, even though we're making money in baseball, there's stupid money. And remember, the limits aren't like baseball in college football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for our clients to be able to get off a half a ticket, it ain't gonna be a problem. You know what I mean?
I'm excited, man. It's been but it's money-wise, we've been doing fantastic with baseball, man.
Well, yeah, you're never gonna hate on it. But anyway, Chargers versus the Lions. I think the line on it's what, 2.5?
Something like that. Who knows? Man?
Yeah, with a total of what, 33? Anyway.
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, the thing about preseason football, man, it's so hard to handicap. You don't know how long a player is going to be in the game, what schemes are doing. Is the team even trying to win?
Well, see, this is the thing. A lot of people think that, like what you just said, you know, the public is like, you know, people have always asked me, they're like, Steve, is betting preseason football profitable? And I tell them, abso-fucking-lutely, without any shadow of a doubt. But here's the thing. They limit you on how much money you can bet.
True.
All right? Like, if you're looking to put $50,000 on a game on Thursday, is it going to be the Hall of Fame game or MLB? MLB, without any shadow of a doubt.
Facts.
You got to go where the money's at. And you get the best value, the best bang for your buck as a sports bettor.
Right.
You got to treat it as a business, not a fucking degenerate.
Right.
You don't bet your heart.
Right.
You bet with what you know is going to get the job done. So my point being is, in preseason, the reasons to bet preseason football, it's open to the public. You know every player that's playing, the players that aren't playing. You know if they're working on offense. You know they're working off defense. A lot of the times, you remember, you know, did I not have the Raiders playbook for preseason? Yes or no?
Yeah, no. For the information that you get, man, you have in your scouts at these.
No, but let me finish. You got scouts at the game.
Playbooks, knowing what they're gonna run. It's a big difference. But for the average sports bettor though, average sports bettor that's out there,
you better be a really good guesser.
Right.
Because how are you going to bet a team, like let's say you're going to take the Detroit Lions, in your mind, they're going to go pound out like they did last year? They might be going for every fourth down. Right. They might not be kicking field goals, might not even kick an extra point. They might only be working on defense and don't even give a fuck what the offense does. You understand?
1,000%.
So that's what people need to understand with preseason betting. The team is trying to get ready, and believe it or not, there's people that are fighting do or die for a job.
Yeah, for their lives.
For their lives.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers are fighting for their lives out there, so they're going hard. But, yeah, and then you got certain coaches like Baltimore that just refuse to lose in preseason. So there's a lot of stats and trends will help you. Betting preseason is definitely profitable. You're not going to get rich, but it'll help you make a little bankroll for the real season. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Fair enough.
What else you got?
Man, a lot of stuff going on, man. I mean, what's this we hear today? The whole Gilbert Arenas, man, him getting picked up by the feds for running a
shout out to Gilbert Arenas, thugged out Gilbert. You know what I mean? He's always talking shit, doing something. He's always into something. You know what I mean? Whether he's snorting cocaine on the fucking basketball court, bringing pistols into the locker room, or in L.A. running poker games. But anyway, you know.
You think, I mean, for Gilbert Arenas to be, I mean, he's a podcaster now, right? A lot of these former athletes are doing podcasts or snitching on how
you brought me right to my point. Gilbert Arenas obviously got snitched on. All the poor dude is trying to do is probably run a high-end poker game in L.A. with some rich homies. Let's be real. How many times have, you know, I've been invited and showed you, you know, these Phil, you know, all these big boys, these poker players, you know, they got money and they're always having private games. So it sounds to me like a snitch was involved and told on the game. Because they're not, the FBI doesn't follow around Gilbert Arenas thinking he's running the biggest poker scam in the fucking world.
Right.
They knew that there were some heavy hitters. One of the people that were going to that game were obviously the feds were onto him.
Okay.
Someone showed up to that game that it ain't Gilbert, you know what I mean? That brought heat to the game, whether it was a snitch or whatever the case was. And the FBI got called and they shut it down and he did get charged and arrested.
He's facing there's 2 different charges. Each carry a penalty of 5 years.
Yeah, it's illegal gambling, whatever, but both charges 5 years. He would do no time. He'll get probation.
Okay.
I mean, gambling, there's nothing to do on that, but I'm still like, who put you in a position to get raided by the FBI when you're trying to run a poker game with some of your rich homies?
I mean, is this something that happens a lot with athletes, you think?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Shannon Sharpe? As you know, that $50 million lawsuit, like I said from the fucking beginning, he would be fired from ESPN without any shadow of a doubt.
It's official now, right?
Yes. The only thing I argued with is everybody thought he would be fired right then and there. Right. That's not how it works, because if ESPN were to fire him right then and there, he'd had his own lawsuit and got all his money.
Okay.
So anyway, the girl was suing him for $50 million, whatever the case was, right? He ended up, the rumored settlement, $23 million. $23 million. Do you even think, I mean, Shannon's made a lot of money, but listen, $23 million net after taxes. You don't think that hurts?
Yeah, it hurts a lot. Yeah, that's going to kill anybody.
Yeah, what do you think hurt? Hey, listen, what do you think hurt more? The girl who allegedly raped him, her asshole after Shannon hit, or his bank account? What do you think's hit?
Yeah,
I want to ask the fans out there, guys, well, who do you think got hit harder? His bank account for $23 million or her asshole that night he fucked her?
I think they're both bleeding.
I think they're both a little leaky. You know what I mean? Yeah, they both
absolutely.
leaking like a radiator. But Shannon Sharpe got fired from ESPN, whatever the case was, just 2 weeks after he did that settlement. And I knew that would happen, and that's the cards that ESPN were playing, because once you settle, you're pretty much, in other people's eyes, guilty.
Right.
You know, like you're settling, so you, for a job like ESPN, you have to take that shit to trial and get acquitted. You know what I'm saying?
I got
So
you.
he settled, which is all the ammo they needed, and they fired him. Which, to be truthful with you, man, Shannon didn't do nothing nobody else is fucking doing. He didn't really do nothing all that bad. And I actually, my heart goes out to you, Shannon, because I know that your work ethic and how hard that you fucking work and dedicated your life and dedicated yourself to sports, and how you came from nothing and made millions of fucking dollars, and how you respect every dollar that you got from some fucking one night stand to cost you $23 million.
That was his girl.
I don't give a fuck who it is, bitch. You're insane. You don't deserve no $23 million fucking dollars. I don't give a fuck what he did to you, what he said.
Right.
Knowing goddamn well it wasn't a rape. He just fucked your brains out and had to pay $23 million fucking dollars. What a fucking shame. Is this what the world's turned into?
I mean, these women out there, man, they're
I
plotting.
gotta get my app. I gotta open up that app
Yeah,
immediately.
these women are plotting for sure. You
What
better
was the
be
name of
careful.
our app?
Damn, man, I don't know. What was it? What was the name of that
App. What was the name of our app that we were gonna? First of all, what's it called?
We got that video.
No,
on
the
our
agreement.
Instagram.
The agreement between two people. Fuck, we can't even think of what it was.
Yeah,
I got to get off the marijuana. But when
is what
you
it
when
is.
you enter an agreement with somebody,
Right.
I forgot what the fuck it was called. Anyway, people need to get that app. You go on your phone, consensual,
Yeah,
consensual agreement,
There you go.
consensual love. That was the app I was going to come with. So you're in a situation like Shannon where you're with a girl, right? You know you're going to fuck. You go to the app. Fill your paperwork. Your name's already in there. You put this other girl that you're having sex with in, put her name in there. She clicks on there, signs on there, takes her picture. Time to do some fucking.
Let's get to
and
work.
I'm not paying nothing.
Let's get
In
it.
your asshole, everything. Nothing in your face, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? You signed to every fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I choked you a little bit. Yeah, but you wanted that.
You said it was
and
okay.
you agreed to everything. You said it was okay.
Uh-huh.
You know, so maybe something like that needs to happen. But complete disgrace. I think Shannon will be just fine, though. He's going to make it in the podcast world. I like the dude.
His brother, Sterling Sharpe, is one of the guys that's being inducted to the Hall of Fame this week. Shout out to Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharpe, the inductees this year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now, let's talk about the Raiders real quick. Rookie running back Ashton Genty is the current favorite to win the Rookie of the Year. Well, that's a lot to say when he's running behind that line over there in Vegas.
We got Matt Carroll, man.
I hear you. Pete Carroll's not on the field. He's out there
Pete
yelling,
Carroll.
screaming, chewing his fucking gum, looking like fucking Jimmy Spats.
But he looks. I think that energy though he's bringing to the Raiders, man, is something that we definitely need.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm excited. I'm just saying, and I want Genty to get the fucking Rookie of the Year. But you got to understand, it's going to be a lot of hard work, you know. You got Titans quarterback Cam plus 300.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the favorite to win it, and I hope he gets fucking busy. You know we're going to support his ass. I love him. I loved him at Boise. You know my son went to Boise.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Seen
mean,
him play.
I just as a Raider fan, I just hope he still has enough left in the tank. You know, I mean, these running backs, they work them real hard in college. They get to the NFL, it's just not the same. But
Well, you want me to give you the stat? What's an average career for running back?
what's that?
4 to 4.5 years.
Yeah, see. So I mean, hopefully he doesn't get injured or nothing like that. He's gonna be solid.
Anyway, guys, we got a great show for you today. For all you sports bettors out there, we're going to get you back on track, show you how to build a bankroll right now. Last thing you want to do is go into the season betting with your money.
Right.
It's always about using the bookie's money. Fuck, I ain't using mine. I'm going to use yours. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we got to build a bankroll up right now. Focus on baseball. For all you guys out there that are still doing like prize picks and first inning and all this type of shit and WNBA, it's time to boss up. It's time to man up and treat this like a business. Take your little degeneracy, throw it up in a ball, and throw it out the window. You know what I mean? Time to boss up like a man. Put the suit on and get focused.
You preach a lot about money management and discipline, but obviously with football coming back around, all these games being on TV, why is it so hard for these guys to stick to that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Wanting to bet 10 games on a Saturday.
They don't know any better. It's called degeneracy. You're fucking excited. It's gambling, bro. It's a drug.
Right.
How are you all people got to ask me that question?
No, I just want your take.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's no different than, let's say me and you were chilling or whatever. We went and got a little bite to eat at a bar.
Okay.
There's a chance that me and you go sit in the section at the if it's a lunch and we're not having any alcohol, that we literally sit there, have lunch, and then dip.
Right.
Now let's redo that lunch. We show up to lunch. We start off with a shot of tequila, a couple drinks, grab us a little lunch or whatever. Where are we going after that? Right to the fucking machines.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And we're not stopping. You
Right,
drink a couple more shots and you're fired up. Same thing with gambling, man.
Right.
When you're watching, a lot of these people are so in tune and watching the game. I've been through it, man. Fucking 51 years old. I've been gambling since I was 15. I know every fucking move. I've done every degenerate move you could think of.
Right.
You know, that's why I want these people to live through my experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I say when you wake up at 9 a.m., bet that game, lose, then you're on the 10:30, then the 1. By the end of the night, you're smoking cigarettes with a 40 of Old English, waiting for the Hawaii game to start. You know?
The Hawaii game. Fuck.
That's what the fuck you call a
That's
true
what
degenerate.
time of the year it is,
So I want
man.
these people to live through my experiences, what made me a multimillionaire with money management and discipline. And guys, you can definitely make stupid money betting sports if you treat it like a business.
Right. Only way to go.
Anyway, mental health issue study. This is for you and Garcia. Controversial study has suggested that certain compounds in sperm may act as a natural antidepressant for women. So basically what they're saying, women and ladies out there, is you want to swallow that guy's nut, okay? Because there's a lot of things in sperm, natural. If you listen, so let me do a commercial for them. Girls, are you depressed out there? Is things not going your way? Are you not as happy as you normally would and don't want to take Prozac, Valium, or Xanax? We got the solution for you. Go find the guy you like, let him nut in your mouth, swallow his cum, and it will take away your depression.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, I'll be a spokesman for him. Anyway, researchers found that seminal fluid containing mood-elevating hormones such as serotonin, Oxycontin, and cortisol, which could influence emotional well-being when absorbed in the body. While more research is needed and results are far from conclusive, the findings have sparked conversation about the biological links between intimacy and women's mental health. Experts stress that there are no substitute for professional treatment. So yeah, if you're really psycho, whatever, you might need to go get some meds. But if you're just a little bit of down and out, put a little dick in your mouth, swallow it, and everything will be great. You'll be relaxed like there's no tomorrow.
So in a way, they're saying our nut contains Oxycontin.
Correct.
A
So
natural Oxycontin.
well, the guys need to know this too, because for all you guys out there that get with a girl and you really ain't fucking her as good as she needs to be fucked,
Right. Okay.
just at least make sure you come in her mouth so
Right.
she's relaxed.
Get
You know what
that
I mean?
dose,
If
yeah.
you can't give her that fucking orgasm, make her nut and just fucking relax. Just nut in her mouth, and that way,
Just nut in her
just nut in her mouth, and she'll be a little bit more relaxed, and maybe you feel like you did something.
I'll
You know what I mean?
Keep things alive. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because when you fuck a girl, you know what I mean? You guys put in some work,
Right.
and you're laying on the bed on your back, can't breathe and shit, and she's looking at you like, we're done?
Oh,
Yeah, no, that may pose a problem, bro. She might fuck your neighbor real quick. You know what I mean? Anyway, so ladies, you heard what I said. They're finding sperm is good
You
and an
definitely
antidepressant for women.
Definitely don't want no chargeback on that.
Exactly. So a lot of depressed women, all they got to do is swallow sperm.
I mean, fair enough.
MLB moves. Let's get right into some Major League Baseball, guys. The weekend of, on August 2nd, 2025, Major League Baseball Speedway Classic is heading to Bristol Motor Speedway, one of NASCAR's most iconic tracks for a game like no other, between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Teams will face off the last great Coliseum in Bristol, Tennessee. There will be an MLB record of over 85,000 fans. This will break the previous record set in 1954 when the Yankees played the old Cleveland Stadium in front of 84,587 people. Hall of Fame Chipper Jones and Johnny Bench will throw out the first ceremonial pitches. Now,
That's dope.
is this going to be all MLB fans, or are they going to pick up some traffic from some NASCAR guys that just want to go to the track? Well, that one
I
last
think a
time.
little bit everybody.
That's what I mean. It's going to be jam fucking packed.
Yeah, that's a dope. That's a nice environment.
It'd be
man.
a dope thing to go to for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt. Unlike the NFL and the NBA, Major League Baseball does not have a salary cap. Philadelphia Phillies star and Vegas boy Bryce Harper stood nose to nose with MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred during a meeting last week and told him, get the fuck out of our clubhouse if he wanted to talk about a salary cap.
Wow.
Dude come in the locker room, Bryce got his fucking 300, whatever the case is. Dude comes in talking about a salary cap, got up in his face, told him, get the fuck up out of here. I don't want to hear nothing about your salary cap.
Right.
Exact same thing I'd be telling him.
Yeah, anybody
Hear
would,
your
man.
shit. Talk to my agent, motherfucker.
Right.
What you talking to us for?
I'm getting ready for my game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting mine. I already signed my contract.
Fuck out of here.
No, let's get, guys. I know you guys have been waiting in this for a long time. The Golden Nuggets are back. They're in full effect. And right now we're going to do the segment, Who's Hot on the Betting Trends? Milwaukee Brewers, 15-3 in their last 18 games. No secret there, huh? Mm-hmm. Brewers took the first 2 games in their big series against the Cubs. Baseball's good right now, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of underdogs coming in. Those favorite teams that you love ain't really doing what they're supposed to. And it's good money out there.
Yeah, a lot of these teams, man, now it's the second half of the season where they're trying to position themselves to make the playoffs, which is right around the corner.
The Brewers look to continue their hot streak this weekend against the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves have been one of the biggest disappointments for me, man, this year.
Terrible.
Just blows my fucking mind.
Terrible.
Now, a team that hasn't disappointed me, Miami Marlins. Here's a team with great underdog value on the road. Miami Marlins are 16-5 straight up in their last 21 road games. I hope you guys are writing this shit down because this is how you get fucking paid. Miami has a league best 63-43 on the run line. That's either -1.5 or +1.5. Baltimore Orioles, another underdog value team. Last place Baltimore Orioles have won 5 straight games as of last night.
Which is crazy.
No.
Big underdog.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Baltimore took 3 straight off the first place Blue Jays. Toronto has lost 4 straight games. I think they were coming back and winning today, though.
Yeah.
Here's a crazy story in that series, by the way. Relief pitcher Sir Anthony Dominguez was traded from Baltimore to Toronto after the first game of yesterday's doubleheader. Okay? Between games, he walked from Baltimore's clubhouse to Toronto's clubhouse, changed uniforms, and pitched a scoreless inning in that game for his new team.
That's crazy.
Fucking shout the fuck out. It don't get no more gangster than that. Oh, you motherfuckers traded me?
Right.
And we got a doubleheader? Cool. He walked right across to the other dugout, got his fucking uniform, suited up, and pitched a scoreless inning.
That's crazy.
That's
man.
pretty fucking dope, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yankees hung on to a 7-5 victory over the Rays on Tuesday night. Yankees are just 5-8 in their last 13 games, and the Yankees are 4 games behind Toronto in their division. See what I mean? Yankees been slipping big time.
You think they pull this out?
Yeah, they can pull it out. Toronto's not going to keep it up. Yankees will be up. I don't know. They're not playing like I'd like to see them play, so I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of the Yankees, always doing what we do. And, it's just not a team that you bet on right now, plain and fucking simple.
Okay.
New York has now, I'll give you something that if you want to bet the Yankees or fuck with the Yankees,
Okay.
New York Yankees have hit the over 14 times in their last 20 games.
So they're putting
So
up
that's a
lot of runs.
14-6 record,
That's fair.
and that's even money. So what's that picking you up? 8 net units? If you're fucking with the Yankees, you're playing that over.
Absolutely.
Now another team, the Mets have dropped 2 straight games to the Padres after New York won 7 straight. They were the hottest team coming out of the All-Star break. They had won 7 straight and then dropped 2 to the Padres. Padres have won 4 straight games. They're on a little heater. Mets are just half game up on the Phillies in the NL East. Another team, Phillies. I love them. We had them last night, but they're iffy too.
That's Skip's team.
Yeah, they don't come through constantly. Yeah, and you know what? Skip's the first to tell you, don't bet him today, play him today. And he's off too. Told me not to play him the other night. It was a trap. They won by like fucking 6 runs. Yeah, but anyway, you got to pick your spots in MLB
Right,
for it to
obviously.
be successful. Because you know how most people are riding trends, right?
Right.
Like if you rode that, I'll just give you an example how it benefits to ride trends. The Mets won 7 straight, right? And then they dropped 2. Are you cool with a 7-2 record?
Absolutely.
You see what I mean? So riding that trend actually works rather than try to piece your games out.
Yeah.
That's why they say, MLB is all about trends.
Yeah, baseball. Yeah.
1,000 fucking percent. The Mets return home this weekend against the San Francisco Giants, another team
Ice
that
cold, yeah.
that is ice fucking cold, who has a lot of talent, who will probably come back and do better, but it's just hit and miss with these teams right now. If you don't know what you're doing in MLB, you'll get hurt. I mean, even a guy like myself, last week, first time I lost 3 straight games.
Yeah, it was a tough week.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got it back.
I'm
though.
not going to sit here and tell you I win every fucking game. It's been tough.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could pull out the week, 6-2, on a bad week, 6-3, you're straight.
As long as you're making a profit, man, and you're staying consistent with what you're betting per game, you're going to be in good shape.
Another team in first place, to me, that is iffy as a motherfucker. Houston Astros.
Yeah, they're weird.
I take the Astros, I
They're
lose.
weird, yeah.
I bet against the Astros, I lose. Finally, they won a game after losing 5 straight games, including 4 straight losses to the Oakland A's.
Yeah, the A's went crazy in that series.
Hey, if
man.
you haven't noticed, teams like the White Sox and the A's, second half of All-Star break, they get busy. So do Seattle Mariners. There are certain teams after All-Star break that get a job done. It won't last, but just think about it. If you're just betting all these teams that we discussed, these favorites, you're getting killed.
Right. The dogs are barking for sure.
No doubt. Houston still, by the way, in first place in the AL West. Houston still has the best road record in baseball, 27-23 on the road.
27 and 23 on the road.
On the road,
is
yeah.
the best record in baseball.
See what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that can't win on the road, obviously.
That's wild.
LA Dodgers came back and won 5-4 over the Cincinnati Reds yesterday for their second straight win. Another team who's an all-star team, iffy as a motherfucker. You can't afford to bet the fucking Dodgers at minus 180 or minus 2, take the run line minus 220 when they're losing outright.
Yeah, you took the Dodgers on the run line last night. You lost.
Of course you would have. And if you bet them straight, who's putting up 220 to fucking win that?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody that knows what they're doing.
Right.
Because last time I checked, sports betting's all about finding value.
Value.
If you
100%.
think putting up $2,000 to win 1,000 is value, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met. Straight up. Anyway, the Dodgers will travel to Tampa Bay this weekend, and then they are back at home for the classic National League Series at home versus the St. Louis Cardinals, who are just 3-5 in their last 8 games. You know what I have to say as a whole? I'd have to say that as a whole, the whole MLB sucks right now.
Yeah.
Couple teams doing their thing. Nobody's standing out crushing motherfuckers, which is absolutely crazy.
Like you said, earlier in the season,
Streaks.
a lot of these teams, a lot of these big teams like the Dodgers, Yankees were doing their thing. Second half, it's just kind of like a lot of these teams that shouldn't be winning are getting the money outright.
Well, they're running through the motions. Remember, you don't want to get hurt. You want to win games. You got to see where you position yourself. But you can only say that about a few teams, like teams that are in first place. Dodgers ain't got to worry about fucking nothing. They're coasting. Yankees, they do need to worry. They need to start fucking winning some games straight up.
Right.
So a lot of these Atlanta Braves, they're fucked.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you pay attention to the standings in baseball, there's
They need to trade Acuna, by the way.
He
That
just
dude's
got
a
hurt.
super. Huh?
Just something happened to his ACL.
You got to be
today.
fucking kidding me. Yeah, fire him then.
They were
He's done.
going to trade him, but with being hurt, I don't think
He's
they
hurt
can.
all the time.
Yeah, man.
That's what put the fucking Atlanta Braves in the slump they were in.
Oh yeah, that's what killed them. That's happened a lot. But yeah, if you pay attention to these bubble teams that are trying to get into the wild card, this and that, I think that's kind of the spot. These are teams that got something to play for. Just a heads up.
Guys, grab your pen and a piece of paper. I'm not done with the Golden Nuggets. These are major league teams with the most wins as underdogs straight up, okay? These are the best teams to bet as an underdog straight up. Miami, 45 wins as an underdog. Angels, 41 wins as a straight up underdog. Nationals, 40 wins as an underdog. These are plus $1.80, plus 200, plus 150, plus 140. All right, guys, let's move to the next one. Major League Baseball, first 5 innings. These are the teams with the best first 5 inning record. Brewers, 50-31, first 5. Tigers, 56-37 in the first 5. Rangers, 54-37 in the first 5. Cubs, 53-36 in the first 5. Phillies, 51-33. Those are the teams you want to bet first 5 innings. Phillies, Cubs, Rangers, Tigers, and, of course, the Milwaukee Brewers. There's 3 top teams in baseball after a straight-up loss. These are the teams that you bet after a straight-up loss. We've said this before, and we've been following the trend with the Cubs, but after they lose again. Yeah. They were number 1, but they still are by stats. These are the top 3 teams to bet after they lose. Chicago Cubs, 31-13 after a loss.
Yeah, I love the Cubs after a loss.
Me too. Houston Astros, 30-17 after a loss. Philadelphia Phillies, 28-18 after a loss. I gave you that stat yesterday. Was one of the part of the reason why we took Philly. Mm-hmm. You want to do that NBA news?
Yeah, so NBA news, man. This happened in Las Vegas. So we had the Summer League out here in Las Vegas. I'm thinking, and a former NBA player, Marcus Morris, appeared in a Florida courtroom allegations that he stole over $250,000 from 2 Las Vegas casinos. According to court documents, the NBA player allegedly got $115,000 from the MGM Grand here in town by writing a bad check. Pretty much what he was doing is gambling, losing, right?
Well,
And-
see, now listen, they're saying that he wrote a bad check and never paid it back, okay? I think that's called a marker in Las
marker,
Vegas,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
You put up a check or whatever the case is. So it's not really that he wrote him out a bad check. Like people are thinking like he went up there like a crack fiend and wrote a check for $115,000. No, dude has platinum credit. He got with his casino boss. They ran his social security number, and they were like, all right, just put up a check.
Okay.
And then they gave him a marker. They
Okay.
should have probably did a little bit more research or whatever the case is, but that's pretty much what it is. He got a marker from the casino, lost some money, and didn't pay it back.
Okay. So he wrote the check. All right. So they gave him $115,000.
You write the check to get your marker, and then you have a line of credit. Okay. So when you go up to the blackjack teller, you tell the pit boss, "Let me have 20,000." They have your line of credit on the computer.
Okay.
Give them your card and do your
So
thing.
is it a situation where the casino tried to cash a check, or he was just supposed to go back there and give him?
You're supposed to pay off your marker.
Or he just didn't pay it.
That's
off.
how you get your marker. You set up a line of credit. You got your check there or whatever at the end of your stay. You know, you'll write it out for whatever it is, whatever your marker is or whatever your max marker is.
So if they're saying it's a bad check, it sounds like they were trying to cash a check. No.
Well, I don't think he made the check out. I think that the check was blank. But you pay your marker back after you leave. He left without paying his marker, which is no different than a bounce check. You understand?
Okay.
Because you put your check up towards your marker.
Right. I got you.
No different than Charles Barkley when he owed millions to Las Vegas. No different than fucking Bruno Mars. You want to talk about the biggest losing gambling guy who I would have loved to hang out with for the last 4 fucking years? Bruno Mars allegedly owes the MGM $50 million in gambling. You know how hard it is to lose $50 million? You know how much cocaine and gambling and women? Could you imagine going on that run with Bruno for 3 years?
I don't think I would have made
5-star
that, man.
dinner? Huh?
That's crazy.
That's why he had to sign another residency over there.
Man.
Yeah, he to gamble $50 million, you
he's
got to
just-
be really on one, and there's got to be a lot of cocaine involved.
So he's just singing his ass off trying to pay that back, right?
100%, man. You know what I mean? 24 karat all fucking day.
Yeah.
So what else we got? A recent research study reported 65% of NBA players go broke within 5 years of retirement. Let's say that again. A recent study reported 65%. So 6.5 out of every 10 players go broke that play in the NBA 5 years after retirement. Do you think this is an accurate percentage? I do.
Yep, I agree.
I do, because you got to understand, what do you think the percentage of superstars are, the guys with 100 million? 10%?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so that means there's 90% of guys that are making a few mil after a few Bentleys, a few Rolls Royces, couple houses, couple fucking baby mamas. You're fucked. You know, that's not even counting your tricking and your clothes and your jewelry.
Because I mean, if you're active in the league, right, and they're paying you, say, what, 10 million, 20 million a year, and you play for 7-8 years, you develop a habit of just a lifestyle, right?
100%.
And
So
now-
does your bitch.
So then once you retire out the NBA, I'm sure they have some kind of pension, but it ain't no 10, 20 million a year. You're still trying to keep up that lifestyle.
100%.
On top of that, you're trying to enjoy your retirement, go on trips.
100%. So that's why I say, like, and they have put things in places. You know, we've talked about Marcus Banks, you know, good friend of mine, personal show, NBA player, got robbed for something like $20 million for a financial advisor. His whole era of people, the financial advisors, were just robbing them fucking blind. And it was sad. And NBA actually put a law into effect to prevent that. But you got to help professional athletes. There's got to be something in every sport, whether it's a financial advisor, whatever the case is. But somebody has to help you set up a program. But at the end of the day, you have to want it. You know, you're 18, 19 years old. You come from nothing. You're 22 years old. You got 50 million. Someone's trying to tell you what to do. Eat a dick. Right. Tell me shit.
Tell me
Fuck
nothing.
out my face. Tell me how to spend my money.
Right.
And then that's the same guy at the bar that has one tooth 10 years later telling you a story how he played in the NFL. His fucking coat stinks. His jeans are dirty. And he's broke.
Right. I mean, and we're talking about, what about that shooting that just happened at the NFL?
The dude lived in
headquarters?
Summerlin. They raided his house and shit. Yeah, he went to the NFL building. Dude was from Las Vegas, went to New York, had his motherfucking assault rifle, went into the NFL building, killed 4 people, then killed himself.
Yeah, that picture I saw of him, man, he was walking up there like it's a straight gangster, like out of a movie.
I know he wasn't playing. He was on a mission.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the fixed game that happened in the Baltimore series or what got the dude so down and out, but he definitely had a problem with the NFL and he wanted some resurrection.
Yeah, he flew all the way from.
He
Las
wanted
Vegas.
Redemption. Huh?
He flew all the way from Las Vegas here to New York.
At the end of the day, he's a fucking weirdo. And motherfuckers like that don't rep Las Vegas. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go murder somebody unless you got a fucking reason. Killing innocent people, you're a fucking sicko. And that's why you killed yourself, because you're a bitch. Straight the fuck up. You know what I mean? So what bitches do, kill themselves because they can't handle what they did. But, you know.
That's facts, man. Yeah, it's crazy out there, man. You got to be safe for sure.
All right, what do you want to tell them sports bettors, man? Hall of Fame game tomorrow. Football season's right around the corner. College football 3 weeks from Thursday. I got a game today, tonight, tomorrow. We've got games that'll blow your motherfucking mind.
No, I think that the main thing is, man, everybody, just like I said, I mean, it's a calm before the storm. Everybody just needs to, like, relax, get your mind right. And what Steve tells us all the time, money management, discipline, go into this season wanting to treat this like a business, not a degenerate. And like I said, if you need help with that, we're here to help you, show you how to do it from A to Z.
And not to mention, if you're going to go into this season and you're going to be a slut and deal with 10 different companies, make sure you wear rubbers. Because when you get to us, we don't want you to have HIV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you want to do protected gambling? Like protected sex? You guys want to do protected gambling? Holler at your boy El Scorcho. I'll make sure I take care of you. This is the time of the year where you're stacking up your money, building a bankroll. Football's about to be here, and the last thing you want to do is go into the season betting with your own money, guys. We have a beautiful season planned out. This is our 31st year in the business. And like I said, guys, this is my 31st college football season. I'm getting information that just isn't available to the public. We're going to go have a big season. Shout out to all my clients. By the way, we did a money-back guarantee for the first time ever yesterday.
Crazy.
Philadelphia Phillies winner. Shout out to the 250 people that took advantage of that. Guys, if you're not with us, what the fuck are you waiting for? If Michael Jordan called you and was willing to help you shoot a jump shot, would you let him?
Absolutely.
I'm the Michael Jordan of the business. Let us do our job. Let us build you a second income, and I'll make you more money than you could possibly ever imagine. Ball out. Buy the finer things in life. Whatever you want. New house, kid through college, new car, your wife a new vibrator. Whatever it takes to get the job done, I got your motherfucking back. Behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the crew, Michael Cruz, we love you. And remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
I'll see you in the winner's circle.
Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing that. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing that. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing that. It must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. It must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. It must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me.